Hello, cosmic beings. Welcome to Being Cosmick. If this is your first time here, welcome. If you're returning, welcome back. I am so glad that each and every one of you are here. My name is Devon, and I will be doing a collective message today. So, with that, take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Let's get into the message. All right. Really quick, I do want to say thank you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for your energy and helping to co create these messages. I really do enjoy bringing them forward. So, thank you. And also, thank you for the support on the channel. The likes, shares, comments, subscribes, and the donations all really do help out. So thank you, thank you. And one more thing, if you are feeling called for a personal reading, feel free to check out that information in the description box below. Um, I'm being called to kind of explain the process. So maybe that's going to, maybe one of you are asking kind of how that works. Basically what it is you book the personal reading with me. The easiest way is through my Etsy store, but I do have another way through email that you can do it as well. Basically what happens is um I will tap into your energy and record the personal reading, and then I post it on YouTube, but it's unlisted, so you can only access it if you have the link. And then from there, you can look at it, watch it as many times as you want. You can download it, what have you. Um, but yeah, so I will either email you the link or it will get sent through Etsy, which is still, I think it's an email. And then so once I record it and upload it, then you have access to it. So, alrighty, let's get into this message. What does the collective need to hear today? Okay, we've got the world. So what this can talk about is this can talk about like being a content creator, doing something online. So that might be resonant for some of you. Um okay, and then we've got woman holding a heart. Okay. What I just heard was okay, for some of you there's maybe it's a content creator that you are romantically interested in. If that's the case, what I'm picking up through this energy is that maybe there's somebody that you have your eye on, but you're not sure if they're romantically interested in you. And this is coming through as confirmation to say, yes, they are. For others of you, this could be you where you are romantically interested in somebody who maybe is a content creator, maybe they travel a lot. I just heard travel the world. Um, so take it as it resonates. But yeah, before I tapped, like before I hit record, I set the energy and call on the beings that help bring this through and keep the space protected and all of that. Right before I hit record, I was like, this feels like a romantic thread. So we're just gonna go ahead and follow that through because with the first card up here, that's definitely a romantic thread. Okay, and then we've got all tied up. So, okay, I'm being told to read it. Okay, okay. All tied up. So is this the person that they're interested in? I don't feel like you're in a relationship with this person. I do feel like this is somebody that you have your eyes on. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not picking up like that I'm not picking up that you're in a relationship with this person. So I'll make that clear in the title, so you should know that. But okay. All tied up. This represents a situation in your life where things seem to be severely stuck. A major drama may be going on around you, stopping you from moving forward. Or it may be that some technicalities are blocking your way. Perhaps you're waiting for a contract to be signed or an agreement to be made. Whatever is holding things up, the restrictions may be feeling quite oppressive at this time. Um, it could also be your own personal stuff. Look at your life and see how you can be your own jailer. Are you tying yourself up in some emotional angst or in a negative habit that you refuse to deal with? If so, it's time to cut the vines and make some serious changes now. You needn't live in your self imposed jail any longer. So I feel for most of you, it's that last part. I feel like there's some either emotional stuff or maybe you are stuck in your head a lot right now overthinking this situation, and that's what's kind of preventing you from moving this situation forward in some way. Okay. Okay. Then we've got envy. Mm. So for some of you, what could be going on is maybe you're looking at this other person and feeling like you aren't good enough in some way, and that's causing some low key feelings of envy that are coming up and blocking the ability to pull this in and really physically manifest it or make progress in some way when it comes to the situation. Um for some of you, what I just kind of heard was maybe part of what is stopping you from moving forward towards this connection is because there's a part of you that knows that this is the type of connection that's going to strike envy in those around you. And you aren't quite sure if you're ready for, I just heard repercussions. So maybe you don't feel like you're quite ready to solidify this or move this forward in some way because of how other people around you are going to view it. Okay, and then we've got broken heart and financial constraints. So there could still be some stuff going on in the heart space due to like previous heartbreaks, something like that, or just previous disappointments, things that, it doesn't always have to be a romantic thing that causes a broken heart. It can be feeling like you took the wrong path in life. It can be feeling like you gave up on a childhood passion or a dream or something like that, and that can live in the heart space. Um, so that could be part of what is also preventing this from being able to move forward. And there's also financial constraints. So there could be some stuff going on in your financial life that is also kind of blocking this from moving forward right now. Um, but I don't really feel okay. So take this if it resonates. Because of this all tied up card, what I'm feeling is this is more it's more restraints that you might be putting on yourself that are preventing you from moving forward. I don't really know if this is actually because sometimes there will be certain stuff like when you're attempting to really solidify a divine connection, there is a certain element of being asked to release certain things, heal certain things before moving forward in a connection like this. But sometimes it's the restraints that we put on ourselves that stop it from moving forward. And I feel like that's more the case here. I feel like it's more of you looking at these kinds of things, like looking at the financial constraints and then saying, "No, I need to be in this type of a financial situation before I could even think about moving forward." Or it could be past heartbreak in some way that is keeping you. I just heard playing small. So that could be part of it where there's some past heartbreaks or there's some wounding of some sort that is stopping you from moving forward because of whatever. I just heard worthiness. So there could be like a worthiness wound, something like that. Um, it could be, if you've been in situations where romantically, it just never worked out. It was always painful. And so now you are associating at a subconscious level a romantic relationship with nothing but like heartbreak and pain. And so that could be part of what's coming up into your awareness right now so that you can heal that, release that, and know that that's not always the case. That doesn't always have to be the case. Mhm. Yeah. But we've got blossoming abundance right on top of the financial constraints card. So there is there is a turn that is taking place when it comes to your financial situation. So keep yourself open to new forms of abundance making its way into your life right now. Um because it is coming in. So do your best not to focus so much on the financial constraints aspect of things, the lack side of things, the not having enough, the, money's always tight, that kind of thing. And really open yourself up to more of this abundance, like this freedom of abundance energy. Because it is coming in for you. Anything else? Okay. And then we've got the hostilities card, and I'm being told to read it. So, it's revealing a situation where hostilities towards you are about to be or have already been engaged. This may be it's an aggressive energy that may be verbal or emotional with someone in your environment being excessively critical, demanding, or hurtful. It could be backstabbing or slander. Um, it's a very overt energy. So what it's talking about is now is the time to regain your control. Allowing dishonoring treatment from others is an open invitation to the universe to send you more. It may feel risky, but you need to have the courage to stand up for yourself now and always. Okay, so there could be somebody in your life that is in this hostile energy. And I'm picking up it's more of an indirect energy for a lot of you. I don't feel like this is somebody completely obvious, but I feel like it's becoming more and more obvious to you. And I feel like this is a very close connection. For some of you, I'm getting a parent energy. For some of you, this could be a friend, it could be a romantic person. If you are in a relationship with somebody, so take it as it resonates. For a lot of you, I do feel like this is like a family member, or a really close friend, and you're starting to see that they do have a hostile energy towards you in some way. And it's a doozy to come into this realization. It really is. And so sending you my love to go through that because it's not easy. But what could be coming up right now is maybe there's something about this person that's been blocking you from really moving towards this like happy romantic situation. Um and when the awareness hits that somebody has not necessarily been in your corner and you thought that they were, just it's hard. So just be give yourself some grace, give yourself some time to process that. Um, and just know that you're coming into the awareness of it so that you can change certain dynamics in that relationship. Maybe it's not talking to them about certain things anymore. Maybe it's not, running certain ideas past them or coming to them with certain subjects, and just kind of keeping it, you know, on a more superficial level for a while. And for some of you, you may be called to, walk away from this person. So take it as it resonates. But that definitely makes sense. Oh. Oh, but we've got victory. I've actually never seen this card. So I'm gonna read it. This card shows, okay, it's describing the card, so I'm gonna move on. Success is on its way, and you have a sense of pride in what you've worked to accomplish. The achievement may be a great outer success, or it may be a deep inner change that you've been exerting a lot of effort towards. Enjoy the sense of accomplishment. Be careful not to rest upon your laurels. People expect outer triumph to bring great changes, but often there may still be inner work to do. Let yourself be open to victory on every level now. It's talking about success and achievement. So ultimately, what I feel like is happening is you are coming into the awareness of whoever this person is for you. For some of you, I just heard it's multiple people. Um, and you're really realizing that the people around you or a certain person has not always had your best interest at heart in whatever way that is. And that would absolutely lead to this broken heart energy. Yeah, yeah. Um, and then with also this financial constraints card, with these, what's really coming up right now is just to let you know that you do have blossoming abundance in your energy. So this is something that is currently in your energy field right now. So what that means is it is just a matter of time before it makes its way to you in the physical realm. Then with this victory card, it's letting you know that you are, I feel like you're really maybe in the midst of processing all of this. And this message is coming through to let you know that you are going to rise above this. You are going to move through this. You are going to heal this. You are supported. Even if that's, for me personally, when I was going through a lot of these awarenesses of certain people that were in this hostile energy toward me, when I went through that, I I mainly turned to spirit. It was spirit and my guides and stuff that really helped me out. There wasn't, when I was really going through this, there wasn't a whole lot of physical support in like with other people, but there was a lot of support in the other realms. And so just know that you have, maybe for you, you do have people that are physically supporting you, and lean on that. Um, if not, though, just know that there is support around you, even though you might not be able to see it with your physical eyes. You can tap into it, you can feel it. Um, use some of your other abilities, whatever other clair abilities you've got turned on right now, maybe practice turning some of those abilities on. Open yourself up and listen for guidance. Tap into that inner knowing, those types of abilities. And then of course, clairvoyance, the third eye. But there's other clairs that are a little easier to turn on at first. So anyways, that's a side note. But just know that you do have support around you, and tap into that energy and know that you are being held and supported by the divine right now while you're processing this. You are becoming aware of these dynamics so that you can release them, so that you aren't being energetically drained, so that you can really tap into this abundance energy. In that abundance energy, of course, yes, physical resources, things like that, but it's also an abundance of supportive people, caring connections. And ultimately this romantic energy, because I do feel like this is more of a divine union. So it's also very protected, and you're aligning with it. And part of it is to release these types of connections that are pulling at your energy, draining you, planting subconscious seeds of unworthiness and blah blah blah. So just know that this is what is in your energy. This is what's making its way to you right now. This blossoming abundance, this victory card, success and achievement, and ultimately also this loving energy. with, whether that's you holding the heart or whether that's somebody else holding their heart for you. I feel like it's a mutual thing. So I feel like the person that you're interested in is interested in you as well. But just know that this is in your energy. This is ultimately what you are making room for right now by processing this really deep, dark, painful energy. Um, so, oh, I'm sending you so much love and compassion. It's it's a process to go through this. So just be kind to yourself. That would be my biggest thing. Be very mindful of how you are speaking to yourself mentally, and start really telling yourself good things about yourself. At first, it's going to feel kind of weird if you're used to having that inner critic be really, really loud and just beat yourself up all the time. At first, it'd be like, I love you, or, I'm worthy of this. It's going to feel foreign, but just keep doing it and feel that. And you can even imagine somebody else saying that to you, and really focus on that energy because you are worthy. I can feel your energy. You really do have a lot to offer another person and this world. And for some of you with this world card out here, you could actually be being called into the spotlight in some way to help others going through some of the struggles and things that you've been through. And that could be part of what's going on right now too, is you may be going through all of this, and at some point on the other side of it, you're going to be called to speak your truth and to really help guide other people who are going through what you're going through now. So, little side note, but okay. Well, with that, I do feel like that's the message. It's you know it is what it is. It does feel like you're in a little bit of a heavy energy right now. But I do want you to know that the main reason that this message came through, I really feel like, is to one, validate your experience, to let you know that what you are seeing in other people right now, or just this one other person, whoever it is for you, you are seeing it clearly. And so it's validating that, and then also letting you know this is what's making its way to you. So just know that there is a reason for going through all of this right now. It's not just, the divine wanting you to be in pain. It's for a reason. And it's for a beautiful reason. I mean, this is the stuff where when you really see the situation clearly, put up some boundaries, allow yourself to feel it, um allow yourself to break a little bit and to really feel that energy, because it's a lot to process. And then as you continue to release it, that's what helps to heal this heartbreak and this broken heart energy. And when you do that, and then you set up some boundaries, and boundaries don't have to be loud. You don't have to tell the other person, I'm no longer talking to you about this thing. You just stop talking to them about that thing. When that subject comes up, just, oh yeah, it's all good, or yeah, I'm just not sure, and then change the subject. Boundaries are for you, not the other person. So, anyways, just know that by really processing this and moving through this hurt, and allowing yourself to see certain things in a different way, and starting to see people in a different light, what that does is it allows you to heal from it. It allows you to pull out of this all tied up energy and release it. And then you're not held back anymore. You're not stuck in these toxic dynamics anymore. And then what happens is things like your finances change, your relationships change. And then you have this beautiful energy that gets to really make its way to you, and then you really get to embody it because you're no longer engaging in these other dynamics. And so that means when you remove this type of an energy from your life, then you make the way for positive connections, for uplifting connections, for mutually beneficial connections in all areas of life. And also, of course, that's going to be a romantic connection, that's going to be friendships, that's going to be soul family. And then it's also going to have this positive effect on your finances and your physical reality as well. And you're going to have this victory and this success and this achievement energy that is really able to be embodied as you continue to move through this this yucky energy, we'll say. So all right. Well, I hope this helps. I really, really do. If you feel guided to, you can definitely let me know in the comments below if this resonates. Um, yeah, I'm wishing you all the best, sending you lots of love and compassion. You got this. You got this. All right. Well, if you like this message, feel free to hit that like button. It does help out the channel, so thank you. And if you would like to see more from me, feel free to hit subscribe. It is free, and I will see you on the next message. Bye.